What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Yoda, and today, man, I'm giving you guys a video on my experience with DoorDash.
Yeah, I am a menace. Keep me a ratchet like tennis. I'm with this shit like I'm Dennis. I started this shit, I'm a business. Niggas be hating, trying to blemish my image. Who want the smoke? 2 to 3 count with the scope. Extended clip long as a rope. We wipe his nose, just like he had him a cold. I knew that boy was a hoe.
So guys, first and foremost, DoorDash, if you didn't know, it's a company where you are your own personal, well, you're like an independent contractor, basically. And you go out and you pick up orders and you just deliver food back and forth. Simple as that. I was picking up a second job in DoorDash because I just felt like I needed some extra cash. And that could just be gas money or, you know, mall money or shoe money. But the truth is, my truth, I'm not really sure if DoorDash is consistent. I can't look at DoorDash as a full-time job, and it's not my full-time job. But I'm just telling you guys my experience with it, and that's all I can say. So guys, I started DoorDash about a week ago. That's when I first signed up. That's all I'm talking about. I just signed up about a week ago. Now you sign up on a website, DoorDash, and if you guys didn't know, you don't have to go through anything to actually get the job. You automatically get the job as soon as you apply for it. I didn't know that until I applied for it, and you automatically get the job. And it tells you to go to an orientation, or you can get it shipped in. You can get the bag stuff shipped in. Now the bag and everything is in my car because I'm not really into DoorDash right now. I'm not feeling like that's the best thing to do. So all I'm saying is that my orientation first was terrible. Okay, so I had an orientation set up for 10:30 and I was in Hartsville, Atlanta International Airport. That's because it was 30 minutes out and it was at the airport. So the first scheduled meeting was 9:30. I didn't make that. I chose the 10:30 one. So I arrived at 10:30, right guys? And I was told that the lady was late. So meanwhile, I didn't know that the 9:30 people were still in the building waiting for the lady. So everybody just started crowding in the area. There's no space, nobody to even sit down, nowhere to sit down, and everybody is just frustrated at this point. And the lady that comes in on Fridays, no contact whatsoever. Everybody's just sitting there frustrated. The room gets so crowded, everybody starts sitting outside of the building. So at this point, I'm like, wow. So I'm thinking she'll show up, she'll call, or they'll bring somebody else. Everybody started contacting customer support, you know, DoorDash, and, you know, they were just on games. So basically, it was a waste of time from 10:30. So you can get on the app and reschedule your appointment. So I rescheduled my appointment. Luckily, instead of going to Hartsville International Airport, I chose to go to somewhere else. It's another location. I forgot the location name. Yeah, but it's another location. So, and it was at 3:00 p.m. So, look, I was there from 10:30 until 11:30. I left at 11:30. I gave her about an hour to see if she was gonna come in, and she never came in. So, everybody is waiting for that lady to come in, and she never comes. So I decided to leave, and I was just like, okay, I have to go to another part of Georgia, 30 more minutes out. And I was like, I drove all this way here, I might as well just get it done. So I drove another 30 minutes out, and my appointment was at 3:00. So I just did a little running around and ate before 3:00. 3:00 I get there. It's a weird building at the other place. Oh, it was Sandy Springs. It's a weird place in Sandy Springs, okay? So Sandy Springs, I get there, and it's like it looks like an apartment almost complex, and you're just driving around, and the actual orientation was like upstairs, and you wouldn't know that because they don't give you the correct directions to go there, so you wouldn't even know, and that's terrible. At least at the international one, they gave me directions telling me to go to the reception desk and ask for DoorDash, and then, you know, they guided you. But at this other place in Sandy Springs, it was like a little it was like a little room, but it was all the way upstairs, and you had to go up some steps, and the directions didn't tell you, it just told you to go to this location. Okay, so finally I walk around and I'm asking people, blah blah blah, do you know where DoorDash is? Do you know where DoorDash is? Do you know where DoorDash is? And finally somebody tells me where DoorDash is. So I go upstairs, boom, orientation. All right, I was there about 2:40. I tried to walk in a little early, you know, I guess, and I was dressed okay. You know, it's orientation, I tried to dress decent. So I walk in the building and she's like, it's not 3 o'clock yet. Dang, like, I just tried to be early, you know. I tried to be, you know, like the early bird gets the early worm. No, it's not like that. So I had to go back in my car and sit there until 2:50, you know, 2:53, 2:54. And I walk in the building, and the whole process of the orientation, it went well. It was fairly easy. It's just a phone. You go in there, you pull up your phone, and you have to do a QR bar scanner, and you just fill out a W-9. That's plainly it. Then they go through a couple of slides, and everything else is easy. Then you actually have to pay for the bag, which is $4.75. I paid for it, and they sell the hat and the shirt and all that. So everything is being sold there. There's nothing being given to you. Everything is being sold there, and they tell you that you need the bag to work, of course. Okay, I understand. So then what I didn't know from other videos was that they set you up, well, mines in Sandy Springs, they set you up on a dash as soon as you leave the orientation. They ask you 30 minutes or to an hour, and of course you're going to want to dash around the area. All right, so of course I'm in Sandy Springs, but I live in Lithonia. All right, so I'm far away. I'm always in Sandy Springs. So as soon as I get set up on the dash, I'm like, okay, I'm excited and everything. Okay, bet, let's start this up. By the time I get out to my car, boom, I get a dash. Okay, I'm happy, you know, like, oh my gosh, first dash. I go in the car, throw my hat on, you know, grab my bag, and I'm like, okay, now let's go make this order. So mind you guys, it's downtown, right? And it's super crowded. It's like 4 o'clock. It's about 4 o'clock, super crowded. And I'm on the way to this person's order. It was like Ron's Barbecue or something like that. It was about 12 minutes away, all right? And I had to, no, it wasn't 4 o'clock. It was like 3:30, something like that. So I leave the place, and the place is 12 minutes away, and it says that my arrival time should be 3:50. So so the time to make was 3:50, but on my Google Maps it told me I'll make it there at 3:51. So I was thinking, dang, I might be late. So I speed up just a little bit, and then I get into the highway, and I don't take the right exit. Guys, I was using Waze app. Do not use Waze, okay? Do not use Waze. Well, I mean, Waze is good, but I don't know. Maybe I don't know how to drive, okay? But I took the wrong exit, and then I just hit the emergency thing. I just stopped it completely, okay? That was my fault. That was totally my fault. Totally my fault, okay? Totally my fault. So I cannot blame DoorDash for that. Now I'm thinking, all right, my phone's about to die. I didn't bring my charger, so I'm about to go back home, take a shower, get everything settled, charge my phone, then go back out for a DoorDash. So I get to my area, go home, take a shower, everything. I come back out fresh. I'm ready to DoorDash, right? So my area is completely dry. Completely, like there's too many dashers. That's what I'm saying. It's way too many people. And the app tells you when your area is busy, when your area is busy or not. And sometimes, like, my area went busy, and then I would click dash now, because you have to click dash now, and it wouldn't even let me dash. It would say something like unable to load data. That's exactly what it would say. And then after I close the app and swipe back up, then my area is not busy no more. And this is consistently doing it. So I'm thinking, well, I just wasted all this time and I can't even dash. You know, it's farther areas away where I can dash, which is in Atlanta, but I don't want to drive all the way to Atlanta. So Conyers. So boom, it says a busy area in Conyers, and this time I said I'm not going to close my app. So I drive all the way to Conyers, guys, all the way to Conyers. That's another 30-minute drive. Okay, I drive all the way to Conyers, and I get to where the spot is still hot. So I press okay, dash now. I'm like, okay, let's get the ball rolling. You know, I need to make some money. I wasted a lot of gas. Okay, I wasn't complaining about all the orientation bull that happened, but let's make some money. So I get to the place, and I press dash now, and now it's just searching. It's constantly searching, constantly searching. The hotspot was at this Chipotle. Now, if you guys don't know what hotspot is, it's like, I guess, where all the orders, like, this is like the best place for all the orders. So I park at the Chipotle, and I got my phone, and it's just going. Yeah, it's just going. Did not get not one order. Terrible. So I decide, you know what, I'm going back home. So as soon as I start heading back home, I jump on the highway, I get an order, right? It says boom, it texts me on my phone to let me know that I get an order. I try to go back into the DoorDash app, unable to log in. So I'm just saying, you guys, like, you guys really need to fix this, because it's pretty terrible. Not only did you not have people at the orientation, but then your app keeps crashing every second and nobody can even get a dash. This is not good at all, honestly. And I feel like it was a waste of time. But I'm gonna still keep it, and I'm gonna give you guys an update on it. But that's just my first experience with the DoorDash. And another thing, they don't let you know at the orientation that if your connection isn't good, then it won't function properly. And that's the thing, you'll be driving consistently, and everybody doesn't have unlimited data, blah blah blah. I do, but I'm just saying everybody doesn't have unlimited data, but it definitely runs off your Wi-Fi, off your LTE, what I'm saying. But if you can get to a spot where you have Wi-Fi, then it'll run smoother. But what I'm saying is, when you're driving from place to place, you're not gonna have the best, you know, thing. So sometimes you're not gonna be able to pick up dashes, and you have to, like, everybody, think about it, guys. Everybody is a dash. You can just get the job as soon as you apply. So it's terrible. That's just what I got out of that. That's all I gotta say about it. But I'm gonna just stick around, and I'm gonna let you guys know later on if I do anything. I might do a video on it, we'll see, and show you guys it in person. But I just want to let you guys know that before you get into something like me, I was looking at videos on it, but just don't jump into something because it looks nice or it looks easy, or because the app is pretty bad and everything is unorganized. And yeah, man, that's all I would say, guys. But leave a like, subscribe, leave a comment down below if you DoorDash, and leave some tips down below for me too, because I'm just getting into this. I'm new as well. But love you guys so much. It's your boy Yoda, and we out, man.